Okay, so I've got a problem. What does it say? 189.4. 6 weeks ago, I weighed 187.6. That means that in 6 weeks, I have gained 2 pounds. I'm gonna take you through all of my meals today and show you what I'm eating. Keep this in mind, I'm 37 years old. And in the past, I used to be able to gain lots of weight eating 3,200 calories a day. I don't know what has changed, but I'm somewhere around 38, 39, 4,000 calories a day and like not gaining weight. So I'm going to run through my meals today and show you what's up because, y'all, it's been 6 weeks. I feel like I should have made more progress. Breakfast is pretty typical: eggs, toast. But the lady and I have been getting a little seasonal lately, and we've been having some gingerbread bagels. So we're finishing those this morning. So breakfast is 3/4 of a bagel with like 20 grams of butter and 2 servings of jam, 5 scrambled eggs, cooked in avocado oil with cheese. We've got greens powder, multivitamin, fish oil, collagen, water, and coffee. It's freaking delicious. I think it's somewhere around 950 calories. I'll throw up all the macros here on screen. But I'm starving, so I'm going to get to this and I'll see you in the next meal. Time for meal two. For meal two, I like to have a little bit of a lower calorie compared to breakfast meal that's also really easy to digest. So it's going to be mostly meat, rice, veggies. So, all right. So meal two, 160 grams of Cajun chicken thighs, 200 grams of veggies. Today I've got assorted bell peppers, onions, and butternut squash. This is 100 grams of rice cooked weight. And then we have 110 grams of cottage cheese, which is just 1 serving size. So I think this comes out to be something around 600 calories. A lot of people in bodybuilding don't count vegetables. I count vegetables because I eat a lot of squash in my veggies, but also I cook all of my veggies with avocado oil, which has a really high smoke point, which means it doesn't really go away. It gets absorbed by the veggies. So I like to count the veggies to kind of find some middle ground with calories. This is a very high volume meal, but the food is really easy to digest. So hopefully you saw the breakdown of macros on the screen. I will see you for meal three. Meal number three is coming out. I'm a little bit late with meal number three because I was doing a home renovation project in the middle of the day, but better late than never. I'm only like 20 minutes late, so no big deal. My midday, my middle meal number three, is sort of what I think of as my big regular meal. Insofar as it's just a lot of volume, and I'll show you what I mean. So meal number three is 130 grams cooked weight chicken breast, 80 grams of oats, and they're like peanut butter and jelly oats. So I've got 50 grams of blueberries in there, 12 grams of peanut butter, and then a 1/4 cup of almond milk. And it tastes like very much like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's wonderful. I hope you give that a try. My goal is for the oats to go up to like 120 grams. I was eating like 20 grams of oats like 7 weeks ago. So I've just been increasing that volume little by little. I've got Cajun seasoned chicken breast. I'm really digging the Cajun seasoning right now. So I I'm going to eat this, and then I might sit and do some computer work for a while. Meal 4 is going to be my pre-workout meal. So I will see you in like 3 hours for meal number 4. Okie dokie. Meal 4, which is also my pre-workout meal. I've got 130 grams of cooked weight chicken and 175 grams cooked weight rice, as well as the other half of the serving for my multivitamin and fish oil. I think it's like 450, 475 calories, something like that. It's probably the smallest meal of the day that I eat, which is great because I'm going to go train. I also I split up my fish oil and my multivitamin. Each serving size is 2 pills, so I take 1 of each in the morning and 1 of each right before I go train. The reason I do this is I think that my body absorbs more of the total serving size when I split it in half, because I'm not giving my body 2,000% of something at once. I'm only giving it 1,000% of something, blah, blah, blah. The other concept is that the multivitamin is going to release into my system when I'm training, and I'm going to get the energy from all of those B vitamins and everything. But the last thing that's on my rice and my chicken is I drizzled half a tablespoon of avocado oil, just to give this some fat so that it slows down the digestion and release into my bloodstream. So I'm going to eat this, and I'll quickly show you my like intra-workout supplementation. It's time to get the pre, intra, and post workout drinks going, and let me just show you what I'm going to be doing. All right, so we're going to be taking 1 scoop of Axe and Sledge non-stem pre-workout hydraulic with probably 15 grams of highly branched cyclic dextrin. And then intra-workout is going to be 1 scoop of Axe and Sledge's The Grind EAAs with like another 10 grams of highly branched cyclic dextrin. And then post-workout, I'm going to have 1 scoop of the Kirkland whey protein for 25 grams of protein, roughly 25 grams of carbs, some EAAs, and some awesome pre-workout. That's going to be with like 10 ounces of water, pre-workout, 16 ounces of water, intra-workout plus whatever like pure water I drink. And then I'll do like 4 ounces of water and 8 ounces of almond milk for the protein shake afterwards. And then it'll be time for meal number 5. See you then. Meal 5 is the big meal. It's just post-workout and get me through the night. So high protein, high fat, high carbs, all the good stuff. All right, we got, always eat 1 sweet potato and the size varies. This one is about 475 grams of sweet potato, 205 grams of raw weight ground beef, 25 grams of natural butter, and 33 grams of peanut butter. And then I have like 20 grams of Japanese barbecue sauce, which is like a fancy soy sauce. So I honestly don't know how many calories this is. I'll plug it in and figure it out. It's probably 700, 800 some calories, but I'll put the macros here, and then I'll show you my total macros for the entire day, and then I'll probably see you in the morning to see, did my weight change, you know? But I'm gonna eat this and hit the hay. Well, good morning. It is 2 days after I did my like full day of eating thing. That was Wednesday. This is Friday morning. I just got done with yoga and cardio and whatever, and I wanted to see how much I weigh. Yesterday, I ate pretty much the same. I just didn't have the intra-workout carbs, the pre-workout carbs, like the liquid, highly branched cyclic dextrin, and the protein shake. So I'm about 250 calories less yesterday than the day before that I filmed. All right, 189.2. I think that is, I don't remember what I weighed on Wednesday. Probably something very similar. So, like, no weight gained. Um, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I've reviewed some stuff. It looks like 6 weeks ago. It was like November 11th or so, and I weighed in to start this lean bulk phase around 187.8, and I weighed myself this morning at 189 and change, 189.2, 189.4, whatever, what have you. So that means in 6 weeks, I think I have to give myself 2 more days for it to be truly 6 weeks. But in 6 weeks, I've gained 1.5 pounds. Is that good? I don't know. Let's talk about it. In typical bulking terms, right, you want to gain about a pound a week. If you're really pushing things, I think like with drugs and whatever, you could probably gain like 2 pounds a week and be okay. I have bulked in the past, and like when I started my bodybuilding journey back in college, right? I weighed 110 pounds dripping wet, 5'9", 5'10", probably negative percentage body fat, right? I ran cross country in high school. I played baseball. I was always a naturally small person. I wouldn't call myself a hard gainer, but like my body's status quo is not to just naturally get big. So I've always had to resort to like quasi dirty bulking. Not in a bad way, but like eat macaroni and cheese, eat fettuccine alfredo, eat steaks. Um, push the fat, but in like not in a clean fat way, in a this is gonna stick kind of way. I've been as much as like 250 pounds or 230 pounds is the heaviest I've ever gotten. And I've done that multiple times in my bodybuilding career. I don't get paid for this shit. And every time I've done that, I've eaten just like shit food. So this time I got down to 187, 186, whatever, and I really wanted to rebound with clean food. So I've been eating and lean bulking with just good food. And maybe some of the meals you've seen, I'm adding in fats here in just the last couple of weeks to try to like get the food to stick. There's been avocado oil, organic butter, peanut butter, and it's not really working. But on the other hand, I'm always hungry come mealtime. I still have semblance of abs, and I can pull vacuums. My my body's using the food. It's clearing the food. I'm not bloated. I don't feel like junk. Um, so like that's the dream, right? You want to know that your body's using everything that you're feeding it. But it's been 6 weeks, and it's been like 2 weeks of eating 4,000 calories a day. And I've been doing yoga every single morning. I've been doing 20 to 30 minutes of cardio 3 times a week. 2 days on, 1 day off. Gym split. Doing house projects, which are labor intensive, where 2 bathrooms, and now I'm in my guest room. And I can tell you that I think at the age of 37, 6 weeks, I'm tired. Um, I'm not exactly sure what needs to change. Probably nothing needs to change, but I think my soul needs a little bit of a break. And Christmas is coming, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. So my wife and I were getting ready to go down to my sister-in-law's house, which is south of us. I'll leave her location undisclosed, but we're gonna stay there um, for like a week. They have a garage gym down there. They have like Rogue barbell multi rack that you can use as a bench press or a squat rack kind of a thing, and just plate weight. Um, I don't think they have any kettlebells or dumbbells or anything, but like, point is, I can get workouts in. I can go squat and I can do push ups and crunches and barbell curls and skull crushers and all of this kind of shit. So while I'm there, I'm going to stay on my gym, like my weight training, 2 days on, 1 day off schedule. I'm going to do yoga as I'm inspired to do yoga. I might not do it every single morning. We'll see how much wine or scotch I end up drinking, but I think I'm going to take a break from the food and I'm going to take a break from the cardio for 5 or 6 days and just kind of intuitively exist, but still try to move enough to move around whatever food I'm eating. And I'm not going to do any photo check-ins. Might be a little bit of a couch potato, but they have a dog and we'll take the dog on like a half-mile walk twice a day and I'll move food around that way. And more than anything, I think that my brain needs a little bit of a break from the constant feeding. My stomach will probably benefit from a little bit of a break. And then when we get back, I'll get right back on it. So in conclusion, I don't look half bad right now. I've gained 1.5 pounds of good weight. I think it's good weight because I look pretty decent in the mirror. I'm obviously holding a little bit more water and whatever, but I don't think I've gained any fat. Um, but I think 6 weeks I need to take a little bit of a mental break. So maybe I'll film some type of garage workout down at my sister-in-law's to show you kind of what I was doing during my break. But more than anything, I'll probably be vlogging like week 8. So week 8, we'll get back on the bullshit. I might lower calories a little bit and have a little bit of a less starting point, like maybe eat like 3,200 calories a day for a few days and then ramp it back up. And I'll also be trying to finish my guest room. So I hope everybody watching this has a wonderful Christmas. Comment below and let me know what your Christmas plans might be. And I will see you in the next video, which might even be in the new year. So I hope you had a great 2024, Christmas, New Year's, all of that good stuff. Take care.